Major developments over in the Bundesliga as we have a new leader at the top of the pops, and we'll talk about it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video, this time looking forward to match day number 26 in 2018-2019 Bundesliga season, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep it bang up to date with all things Bundesliga related, Blackburn Rovers related, woo, football, we're going to all here under one roof. Now, before we jump into match day number 26, we're going to take a look back at match day number 25, and of course, take a look at my predictions, folks, see how I got on. I'll tell you now, I did okay, probably not the best, but we have a new leader, and we'll get to that. Werder Bremen opened up the weekend up against Schalke. 6-goal thriller, this one. Werder Bremen coming out on top 4-2 in the end. Did not see this one coming. I actually only saw it as a 1-1 draw, folks, so you would have got a lot more money for your ticket if you actually went to the game. Dortmund took on Stuttgart, and they won. So they did win, 3-1 win, but boy, oh boy, it's not good enough. Goal difference is the key, folks. Goal difference is the key. And Dortmund got outscored on this weekend. So 3-1 win for Dortmund. I actually saw it as a 3-1 win, so I got that one bang on the nose, folks. Leipzig took on Augsburg, and this one was a bit of a surprise, ending up as a 0-0 draw. So not great for Leipzig, who you know they could be considered as one of the older stronger clubs within Germany. I actually saw it as a 2-1 win for Leipzig, so ultimately got that one right, folks. Now here's the key. Bayern München took on Wolfsburg, and they put down a bit of a statement here. 6-0 winners. Yep. So that puts them top of the pops with a plus 35 goal difference compared to Dortmund's plus 33 goal difference. So they outscored them by a country mile, folks. So it's because I think Dortmund gained 2 goals difference this weekend, but Bayern gained a further 4. So I actually only saw it as a 2-0 win in favour of the defending champions, who returned to the summit for the first time in a long time. So Freiburg took on Hertha Berlin, and that ended up as a 2-1 win for Freiburg. I was just 1 goal shy, folks. I saw it as a 2-2 draw, but ultimately wrong. Mainz took on my boys, Mönchengladbach, and they won 1-0. I was a bit on the nervy side here. I actually saw it as a 1-1 draw. So good win for Gladbach to maybe get back into the old Champions League race. They are dropping off a little bit, just like Dortmund. Hoffenheim took on Nürnberg, and that ended up as a 2-1 win. In the end for Hoffenheim. Meanwhile, Eintracht Frankfurt, I actually saw that as a 2-0 win in favour of Hoffenheim. So I got that one correct. Right on the money, folks. Meanwhile, Düsseldorf took on Eintracht Frankfurt on the Monday night game. That ended up as a 3-0 win in favour of Eintracht Frankfurt. I actually saw it as a 3-0 win in favour of Eintracht Frankfurt. And wrapping up the weekends, it was Bayer Leverkusen away to Hannover, and that ended up as a 3-2 win in favour of Leverkusen over Hannover. I actually saw it going the other way. Anyway, let's move on to this weekend's action. Let's kind of clear up that mess and take a look at the match day number 26. Can Bayern remain on top? We'll have a little look, shall we? Open up the weekend, it will be my boys, Mönchengladbach up against Freiburg. And I see Mönchengladbach getting back into more comfortable surroundings. 3-1 win over Freiburg to maybe close in on top 3 football. They're now up and down the 4th spot. They've got Frankfurt clipping on the heels. Wolfsburg take on Düsseldorf. Now Wolfsburg coming to this match in 7th spot. Just the 1 defeat in the past 6 games up against the Düsseldorf side, who look good at the moment. In the 11th spot, looks secure. 2 defeats on the last 4 for them, though. But I see Wolfsburg coming out on top with a 2-0 home win in the end. Augsburg take on Hannover this weekend. Hannover are in 17th spot in the old relegation zone. 4 defeats on the spin up against the Augsburg side, who are, where are they? They're in 15th spot, so not looking great for them. So they need a win to get back to get to safety. So see it as a 2-1 win for Augsburg in the end. Schalke take on Leipzig. Now Schalke, obviously, they're not doing great either. 23 points on the board in 14th spot. Lost 5 of the past 6 games, and that's 3 on the spin up against the Leipzig side, who are chasing Champions League football, 3rd at the table. And I see them getting another win. Leipzig, 3-1 winners over Schalke. In the end, Stuttgart take on Hoffenheim. Now Stuttgart coming to this match in 16th spot, 19 points on the board. Just lost the one in the last 3 games up against a Hoffenheim side who are in 8th spot. They've also lost 1 out of the past 6 games, There's a lot of draws in that last 6. But ultimately, I think Hoffenheim will take home the points with a 2-0 away win to give themselves a boost as they try to get into the old Europa League spots. Got a little bit of a way to go yet. 5 points adrift of Bayern by Leverkusen in 6 spots. Hertha Berlin against Dortmund. Hertha Berlin start the season in amazing form. They're now sitting in mid-table, 10th spot. Lost 3 of the past 6 up against the Dortmund side. They've only won 2 out of the past 6 sides, and they need to get another comprehensive win on the board to maybe challenge Bayern this weekend. 3-1 win for Dortmund in the end. Leverkusen take on Werder Bremen this weekend. Leverkusen are probably one of the hot teams in the division at the moment. Lost 1 out of the past 6. Winning 2 on the spin up against the Werder Bremen side, who are unbeaten in a while, winning 2 out of the last 6. A lot of draws in there as well, but I still see Leverkusen coming out on top with a 2-0 win. Frankfurt take on Nürnberg this weekend. Nürnberg rock bottom, losing the last 3 games on the spin up against the Frankfurt side, who are in 5th spots, won 3 on the spin, and unbeaten in at least 6 games, and I see that continuing to another one with a 3-0 home win for Frankfurt. And wrapping up the weekend is Bayern up against Mainz. Now Bayern obviously look unbeatable now. They had their slump in the season. It looked good, and they're probably going to go all the way now. Unfortunately for me, I predicted Dortmund to go all the way. I see them taking on Mainz this weekend in 13th spot. Lost 5 of the past 6 games, and they're going to make it 6 out of the past 7 with a 4-1 loss away to Bayern. That's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a good old thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Bundesliga related, Blackburn Rovers related, World Football related. We've got it all here under one roof. And while I still have you, make sure you drop your own predictions down in the comment section below to see how many you can get right and how many you'll get wrong. Up against me, the prediction king. Anyway, we'll be back probably in about 2 weeks, because the old international football is next weekend, or the weekend after this. I will have my own European 2020 qualifying prediction videos. They'll be on the channel. In fact, they'll probably be on there already, some of them. So might as well check them bad boys out as we edge closer to some major summer of international football. But anyway, until then, I'm going to let you get out of here. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up. New, make sure you hit the subscribe. Ciao for now. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.